Wonderful. Hey, Life Groups, I trust that you are in for an incredible evening or daytime, depending on when you're having your groups. But we started a brand new series this week called About Everyone because, as you know, we have that great big sign in our foyer, and we took it as a slogan in the early days of church because we decided we wanted to build a church that was about all people. And, the church sign does not say we are in agreement with everyone, because I'm sure that you already know church is made up of people. Wherever there are people, there are problems. There's going to be dysfunction and there's going to be disagreement in the workplace, in your social settings, and the church is no different. And so if you ever get offended in church or you feel like you're being overlooked, it's because we're made of people who are not perfect. So we're never all going to agree about all the political issues and the controversial stuff. No, we're not, but we are going to overlook each other's differences and walk in love towards each other, because that's what Jesus taught us to do, to be about everyone. You remember that we explored the story from Acts 3 about Peter and John who went up to the temple to pray, and on the way they encountered the lame man. And there was a few things that stood out in my mind about this lame man. First of all, he was stuck. We encounter so many people in life who are stuck in their problem, stuck in their situation, stuck in their pain, and they don't know that life can be any different. The second thing that came to mind was where he was stuck outside the church. And the third thing that I thought of was the amount of people that had walked by him or stepped over him just to get into church that day. So maybe you could have a little explore at some of the context of this story and see where it finds you. Are you the one who's that busy getting to church on a Sunday that you've made it all about yourself, and maybe you've not intentionally made it about yourself, but just because church has been such a blessing in your life and the people, it's never really entered your thought before that I need to be outward looking rather than inward focused, that I need to be looking at the people in my environment and in my world and in my street, and I need to be seeing where I can help them rather than overlooking them. Maybe you could also, be the people like Peter and John did, who said, listen, we haven't got any money to give to you because we can't always give everybody the answer they want to that problem, but we can give them what we have, and that is a faith in Jesus. And I love the way Peter and John, they reached down and they helped the guy up. So they prayed for him, and then they did something practical to help him. What does that look like for you? Maybe you don't have the confidence to pray for others, but you know what? Talk about that amongst yourself, because everybody's in the same boat. But actually, when we live a life that sees people through the lens of Jesus, then we understand, we've all got a dysfunction in our life. We've all got areas of our life that is broken. The only difference between you in the church and those outside the church is you have experienced the grace of God. And just maybe God wants you to be the one who extends the arm of friendship to introduce somebody else to the grace of God. And you can pray for each other to have confidence and boldness to go and be the hands and feet of Jesus out there. Have a great evening. We love you all heaps.